So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of... He's gone for goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And
Rummenigge! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. He'll try from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Rafael Varane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chouameni. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good chance here! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And this is Neymar.
Flamengo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
and how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Burmo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Flamengo really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Burmo plays it short. And it's Gerrard. Here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Burmo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kubo. And this is Dembele. Neymar. Taken back almost at once. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Gerrard. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe. Great vision. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Now the ball's gone astray. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Dembele has the space. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's beaten the last man. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Kubo. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 36 minutes is number 14.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pinches it off him. Gerrard. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, good-looking ball. Desai gets over and intercepts. Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Flamengo leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. And it's been hooked away. And they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Busquets. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Gerrard. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the...
Kubo! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he can clear it away. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Flamengo have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Nedved touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Burmo. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's a throw-in. Gerrard.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nedved. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, who's going to be first to this? Here's Nedved. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rafael Varane really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Burmo. And here's Mbappe.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Kubo. Played back towards his own goal.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nedved. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's Nedved! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Flamengo get their 4th corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's well spotted. There's the crossfield ball. Very much into the last knockings. Has a look and plays it forward. Has a look up. He leaps for it! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Flamengo have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that will be it. Flamengo are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's come loose. Madueke.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to play it through. Messi gets into a good position. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi! Great reaction! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Nedved. And it's Neymar. It's Roberto Carlos. Neymar goes for a shot! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it into space. He has a look out. Takes a shot! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Messi. Shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Flamengo have their third corner. Oh, good climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Flamengo currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Plenty chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Dembele. Nedved. It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at...
Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Messi. Edmilson. Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved. Olise is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cleared without hesitation.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Messi! Goal! You checked! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 27 minutes is number 22, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. He is through here. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Flamengo restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager...
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu, he's got away. Here comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi getting this one clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Flamengo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, sweet feet. Takes aim and Messi! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Utrecht always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Almost an hour gone. Messi. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's managed to get free. Fermin. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Utrecht appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's on it, can he get away? And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out. Fermin! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been given away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Into the last 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Utrecht desperately searching for the winner here. Fermin. He's having a pop! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
That's the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much-lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
Rummenigge chasing after it. Lampard. Kimmich. Rooney. Rooney proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Kimmich. And Yamal. Is there any support? Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 18.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's nice. And it's Rooney. Showing good feet. Nedved gets across and deals with it. So what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. Lampard. It's a really well-measured ball. That's where it came from.
Flamengo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. It's Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pepe cuts out the pass. Flamengo are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Maldini clears without hesitation.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Maldini. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe. Busquets wins the duel this time. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Flamengo currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Yamal. Flamengo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Otto. Now it's Lampard. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Nunez. Rummenigge powering forward here. And he's in on goal. Nedved! A diamond of a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all...
Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Flamengo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Flamengo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And a chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Kimmich just eases him off the ball. Bale going forward. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Maldini.
2
minutes to be added on. Great ball, and he's in here. Lampard. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about it now as he matures through the game.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Drogba. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react. Foden. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Has a look up and drives it forward. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Looks a smashing ball. And he's straight offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Bullish header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Batistuta. That's going wide left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Flamengo unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Flamengo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they...
Shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. That's put paid to the danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Flamengo still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Now it's Foden. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. Chance! Oh, it's taken a deflection. Deftly away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. Isco really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And Batistuta! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's...
Rummenigge! And that is wildly off target.
Flamengo are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Foden. Oh, he's having a go! It's a loose ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. Bale driving forward. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Good claim. No margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Isco. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He shifted it to the flank. Messi. No, again there's no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So that's it.